And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's Chinese Taipei going up against the Atlanta Braves. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Spencer Schwellenbach. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move to a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Yeah, that's fouled off. To the right side. Takes it himself, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Lynn, batting with one down, takes a strike. Ouch.
Time out. That ball got him right there. First base.
Well, the bad news is that pitch wasn't close. The good news, they're set up to turn two and get out of the inning.
Now it's going to be Yu Chang. Almost got him.
Inside.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Lynn, the runner at second with one away. Ground ball, Austin Riley. There's one.
He's out.
Tries to get back and save. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lynn getting ready to hit.
He struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Ripped on the ground to second, on to first, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back at Truist Park, getting the nod on the mound, Chen. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Out towards right center field. Fairchild sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Just missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Out to short. Fires over to first. They get the out on Acuna. And that is that. Braves go down quickly here. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. And now the first baseman, number 39. Schwellenbach back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the right-hander deals. In the air to left center. Kelnick on the move to the alley. 1 up, 1 down.
Number 25.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Chen. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. 1 out, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
He was all over that one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the catcher, Kevin Parada.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
0-1.
1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Sliced hard but foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fastball is outside.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 2-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Murphy on his way over. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Batting 8th, right fielder, number 88.
So 2 down now, and here is Sung. High in the air, out to right. Acuna after it. Squeezes it, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Atlanta, now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Riley with a homer in his last game. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Fairchild sizing this one up, puts it away for the out, and there's 1 down. Here's Matt Olson. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And it's gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boom, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's Profar now. So man aboard, and now the veteran catcher, Sean Murphy.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Murphy needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets to it with a slide. The feed for one.
You're out.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be John. John matched a homer in his last game.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lynn. He's a guy who does it all. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So digging in, Yu Chang. He's one of the best players in the game. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back at Truist Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kellner. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Here's Orlando Arcia. There's the strike at the knees.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out to short. The throw to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one at triple digits. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning. And then
well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Going on. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here is Lynn. 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a foul straight back. The Braves leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next offering upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 outs. And that is out of play. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Now, Chen. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Center fielder, Slater.
First pitch just misses. Slater in his 9th season, 33 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Just missed.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so just makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one missed.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This ball's chopped on the ground. To first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
2 down, base is empty. And now, Austin Riley. Fly to center his first time. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Schwellenbach back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, these players finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And that one sliced foul.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. Going, gone. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach you'll hit for a high average as well.
Now here is Sung. And that one just misses.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Swing and a foul out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
1 down, base is empty. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. 0 for 2 in this one. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Scoops it up barehanded, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced, so he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
Now here is Lynn. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that one is downstairs. And 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a strike in there.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at second, 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Atlanta, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Matt Olson. Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right side, Reyes. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's Sean Murphy. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here. Score remains tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Yu Chang.
Number 23.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Acuna there. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 77.
Here's a big power threat. Lynn. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch.
Now batting, number 39.
Next is the speedy first baseman, 1 for 2. Schwellenbach throws to first. Lynn back on a dive. And that one fouled off. Lynn over at first with one away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Spencer Schwellenbach done for the night, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. Here's the left fielder, Chen. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Kevin Parada digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's deep. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 4-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Sung. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play. Throw sails over his head at first.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
And now the shortstop, John. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
This one chopped up the middle, and that chance handled. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it on his own. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Foul ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
To the right side. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In the dirt, and that is ball 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So they make short work of them there. 7th inning coming up. The All-Stars out front, 4-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now here is Lynn. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Riley fires to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now that number 23.
Next to hit, Yu Chang. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Center fielder, Austin Slater.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And Acuna retired.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here comes Austin Riley. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
That one ripped. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And the Braves go down quietly. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Pierce Johnson. He last pitched 2 days ago. So now the DH spot, Lynn. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Hao-Yu Lee.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
He was late there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one misses in the dirt.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 39.
And here's the first baseman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Late swing, foul to the left. Johnson fires. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Riley. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Chen, 1 for 3. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Pierce Johnson fires. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Chen back to work. That one fouled off. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Next offering is downstairs. Chen.
Nope.
Into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Slings to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Profar stands in now and watches strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. 2 down, bases empty. So here's Murphy now. This one smoked out to left. Ramirez hauls it in to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and they trail it 4-1. And the batter now, Kevin Parada. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This one popped up. Albies settles under it, and he makes the catch. Now there's one away.
Number 88.
Sung now at the plate, and this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
At the plate, John. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Chinese Taipei have the lead 4-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Christian Scott.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Has grounded out a couple of times. Strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. The Braves trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Albies in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Line drive. Ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.